leadership interviews aren't about playing it safe. And here I'm specifically talking about senior and executive leadership, not middle management. So we're talking about our head ofs, we're talking about our directors, our VPs, our SVPs, and at C-suite level right up to CEO. Because as a leader, you need to have a backbone. As a leader, you need to make tough decisions and you need to have principles that are grounded. And many times in interviews and people that I coach who've been unsuccessful in the executive and senior management interviews is that they've gone to the interview and they've played it safe. They haven't shown a backbone. They haven't shown their principles. They haven't shown that they can be decisive in certain situations. And there's one thing that you can do to absolutely show that in the interview. And that is to know how to manage upwards, to be disagreeable. So when in an interview, say you're speaking to the CEO and the CEO says, we're looking to do X and we're looking to do Y and Z in this particular way. If you don't agree, don't just sit there quietly. Raise your voice. Say, I can see where you're coming from and I can see the value in that. However, the way that I would approach it would be X, Y, and Z. And as you do that initially, they might go, oh, wow, this person's pushing back. But in reality, they're going to be impressed by that because they're going to be thinking, well, we need a bit of that. We don't have the answers. This is why this job exists. We need somebody to come in and lead this team, lead this department, lead this function and achieve our vision and mission. And if this person has some very clear ideas about what they want to do and how they're going to do it, well, maybe this is somebody that we want to have on our team. And no one ever wins by playing it safe, right? You have to take that risk to win. And for me, most importantly, it's not being disagreeable for the sake of being disagreeable or managing upward for the sake of it. It's more about that you have principles. And I'm sure if you're a leader listening to this, you have principles. And it's about standing up for those principles in the interview. And through that process, you're demonstrating your gravitas, you're demonstrating your backbone. And more often than not, it turns into a positive. Yes, there is a risk that some people might not like that, but you probably dodged a bullet anyway, because clearly their philosophy doesn't align with yours.